right, hey, what's going on? My name is Chris Huckes, and this is your best life defined. Let's go ahead and get right on this thing. So you ever look at your life, you're sitting there and you have that quiet moment when your phone's dead and you're just kind of hanging out there, sitting in your chair in your space, and you realize that most of the things you plan on doing, you haven't taken any action towards doing. You're going to lose weight. I know that, we're all going to lose weight. Not all of us do anything for that or toward that, but we all talk about it. That's one of our goals. I look at that a lot. I looked at how it is that Sandy and I managed to live this life we live and to be able to do all the things we are able to do given our meager beginnings, right? And what it came down to when I think about it is our life, we were so far in the pit. We were so far in the pit that everything we accomplished was amazing. I mean, we got married, she was 16, I was 18, we had a baby on the way. Friggin' having food in the cupboard was a friggin' major accomplishment. Yeah, getting a check in to pay for the rent. Yeah. So from where we started, because we were so poor, we were uneducated and we were broke. Okay, now we were both hard workers, but we were broke. Everything we did seemed like a dream. Saving up money and going on vacation, that was a big dream of ours, And it just kind of worked its way out. So every dream that we looked at seemed like this amazing adventure, like this woo. And we would do like everyone. We would wake up in the morning, we'd start talking about something, we'd get this idea, and it would work itself into this big thing, right? And the next thing you know, we're like the day before, we're all excited and pumped up. I think that's how we've managed. See, I sit here every day, and this is frustrating for me, and sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. It doesn't really matter. What the point is that I sit here every day, and there's an idea in my head that somehow or another someone's going to say, hey, you know what, I get it. See, and I got this bigger idea. My bigger dream was just to change the world. Nothing, just nothing average, just to contribute something in a way that actually has an impact on the entire world, to give the world some idea or some concept where they go, oh, well, let's try that, and it works. Wouldn't that be friggin' awesome? Can you imagine? See, now that wouldn't even come close. That's not a half-assed dream. That is a big dream. Becoming a doctor is a big dream. If you're looking at the things you're trying to do, maybe the things that you're talking about doing aren't big enough to actually even impress you enough to do them. If you haven't lost 20 pounds yet, maybe you just picked a half-assed dream. Maybe your dream is to lose 20 pounds so your pants fit. I don't know, not very motivational, not the source of all energy when it comes to trying to achieve something better. That's what I attribute it to. It's half-assed dreams. Oh, why dream? I want to get a car. Oh, you want to get a car? That's a good deal. Get a car. Wow. No one has one of those. I'm going to get me a house. I'm going to be special. I'm going to be that guy that's successful, like all the other successful neighbors you have. I don't mean to talk smack, but I'm going to, because the truth is, when you take a look at your life, half of the stuff you chose was kind of a half-ass effort to get things moving along. How much did it really have to do with you, especially, dude, Mr. Fisherman, Mr. Golfer? How much did that choice, all those choices you have, impact your ability to do those things? Bet you're not playing golf nearly as much as you used to. But that boat hasn't been out in a year. Half-assed dreams. I don't know. I say dream big. My kids are dreamers. They all dream big, and I'm probably the leader in that. Woke up this morning and I thought, you know what? I can do this. I can rock this thing because I deserve to be here. I've earned the right. Even if every other podcast sucks, I've still got 132. I put 132 times more effort than most people did at helping you wake up and go, okay, all right, I see what he's saying. Let's have some fun. Let's do some shit. If we're going to work so hard, let's make sure it's for some stuff that makes our life better, right? Are you picking that up? And I don't really know how else to say it. You got half-assed dreams. Half-assed dreams are the reason that your life looks like your neighbor's. Because when it really comes down to it, most people who are grinding it out, especially now in these tough times, and they are tough, but it's almost like the tougher the times were, the less we worked. It's here it is, there's a storm coming, and that's when we swing open the windows and the doors and put on shorts. No, what we do is we hunker down, we take action, we move. We set goals, big goals. You know, a big goal might be, if everything goes the way I think it will, a big goal will be to have that job and have enough money to feed your family. A big goal will be to find the stability you need and a path up out of the mess that a lot of people are going to be in. Wow. Half-assed dreams. This thing with COVID-19 is going to give us some dreams. What do you think about that? Man, that was a turn. Tricked you on that. Tricked you on. I tricked the shit out of you on that one. Hey, listen, guys, you know, you wake up every day and we plan these little benchmarks in our life and we say, okay, I'm going to quit drinking. Okay, why? Why? All right. And it doesn't happen. I'm going to lose some weight. We're going to go to the gym. You need to find some fuel. And you can find fuel within your life. You can find fuel within your life. And what's cool is it doesn't even have to look like everyone else does it. Here's an example. So I'm back into working out, but instead of me spending an hour and 15 minutes doing what I'm doing calisthenics, every time I step out the door to my RV, I take an action. I do a push-up, or I do some push-ups, or I do pull-ups, or I do air squats. I do some exercise. So in increments of maybe less than 5 minutes, I'm getting a workout in amid all the other things I have to do. And it's just a switch thing. And my dream is to be in shape and to live a long and productive life. That's a pretty cool dream if you think about it. I mean, I can't think of anything worse than dying. So I think it's a pretty good dream, not a half-assed dream at all. Chances are you don't have anything cooking on the horizon in your life that is actually so friggin' cool that you actually wake up and go, yeah, oh God, man, I can't wait. When do I get to do that? No wonder you ain't got no gas in your tank. No wonder you don't have any energy. Like, what are you being energetic for? So you can go mop the floor again, so you can go mow the lawn again, so you can clean the car out, or you can clean the garage, or you can move that stuff from there to here to there to here. Hey, I ain't making this shit up. It's your dream. Do you dream of owning the house and all that stuff? Whoa. Should have looked around before you got into all that mess. Do you notice how many people are doing that aren't having much fun? I don't know. I'm not pointing fingers or naming names. All I'm saying is, before you did that, did you look around and see what your uncle looks like and your aunt looks like and your mom and dad look like, and more than that, how much fun they're actually having? You don't see a lot of these people dragging their boat to and from the lake every weekend, going this way, doing that, living their dream. Most of them are too tired because they worked until they were old before they said, hey, let's start having fun now. Half-assed dreams. That's why I'm not ashamed to tell you that as I said before, I'm not ashamed to tell you this thing is about me changing the world. Why wouldn't it be? Someone's got to change the world. It's pretty fucked up. Oh, I should have said that one. But it's true. It is. I mean, look at the world. It's a mess. People who are in exactly the same spot, and worse than that, people who will be in the exact same spot, or even worse, are hating people who are in the exact same spot. We're struggling. The message has gotten so convoluted in our mind, and we're so distracted by the noise that's coming into our heads that we can't even see that simple fact. Hey guys, anyone who makes $1 million a year is not your friend. I guarantee it. You don't even have any millionaire friends. In fact, if you know anyone who's a millionaire, they're probably a butthead. Okay? You don't hang out with those kind of people. But they want your vote. That you have something they want. They want your vote. Half-assed dreams. You can come up with something better than that, can't you? Come on. Hey, I think you get a chance every day you wake up to make a difference in your life. I mean, you're alive, right? Your feet hit the floor. You're standing there at the counter. You got 5 minutes to finish your coffee. Your your Eggo isn't even done yet, and you got to head out the door or you get stuck in traffic. During that minute, during that few moments you have to sit there in your life, you can't sit there and take a few minutes to think about something better. I mean, come on. All right, I get it. If you are currently living on the beach in some paradise, or otherwise wake up every day and at least half of your day is spent doing shit you love, you don't even need to listen to this. I might even go as far as to say a quarter of it. If you 25% of your time and your resources goes consistently to shit you love, shut this thing off right now. This is for people who are like sitting back waiting 9 months for vacation. They're like, oh yeah, 8 months and 27 days vacation. Woo. how do you know you have that long? I mean, I'm not trying to be crude here, but how do you know you even have that much time left on the earth and you're going to be jumping into some half-assed dream about waiting until you're 65 to retire and then you die at 60? Now, that's something. I mean, if you need something to talk about when you get where you're going after this, right? That would be a question. I'd be like, come on, what up? You could have given me a sign. You could have said, hey, listen, dude, you're going to miss out on all the fishing, on all the fun. I don't know. The more I think about it, the more it makes me laugh. You know, it's liberating. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm starting to find my voice every once in a while. It fades in and out. I'll be like all serious, professorly, and then it just kind of rolls back into me, and I start realizing what this really is. And this is me being me talking to you about you. This is me being me talking about me to you. Talking about how in the hell did this guy who was a high school dropout, went through all the crap I went through, end up being able to retire at 54, is debt-free and able to spend his time doing crazy shit like this? Huh? Come on. If nothing else, you have to want to know what I'm about, right? Jump on that subscribe button if you're doing YouTube. Follow. I really appreciate it. Listen, guys, this is about you. It's about you waking up every day and being excited about who you are and being energized about the things that are in front of you. Even if it's only one thing at this point, even if you're only able to insert one friggin' thing in your day that you go, all right, at least I get to do that. And while I appreciate beer drinking, that's not it. Sitting in your chair and looking forward to your glass of wine and your beer, you got to take it beyond that. If you've been doing that and you haven't changed it in a while, change it up. Add something outside that. Step outside your box and go after something. But as long as you keep holding to these half-assed dreams, man, I'm telling you what, you're going to be sitting in that pond, getting older, not able to move. Things are kind of getting stinky because the water's not moving. You're not going anywhere. Something to think about. Hey, listen, if you wake up tomorrow morning and you sit down and take a look at your life, take that minute that you have when you could be sitting there silent, get in your head and ask yourself some questions about where you're going to be. Where are you going beyond these four walls you've created for yourself? And then step it up, go after it, and do what it takes to get there. Not because I'm telling you to, because man, why don't you play more than you work? Why wouldn't you want to get the most out of all this work you're putting in? That's what I'm saying. So anyway, until next time, just remember, give up on the half-assed dreams. Half-assed dreams are bringing you right to where you are. Grab something bigger, grab something better, look at your horizon and say, okay, given where I am now, this is where I need to be. Hey, you think about that. I welcome you coming back. Want to hear from you. Let me know what you're thinking. I'd love you to hit the subscribe on both the iPod or Podbean and YouTube. Make sure you make that happen for me, please. I really appreciate the likes and the follows. And as always, just remember, today's your day. Make it a good one.